Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you all. This is Blue Spectacles beer reviews, by the way. Me taking a look at a beer I got for Christmas, actually. This is beer by Rogue. This is their Voodoo Donut Pretzel Raspberry and Chocolate Ale. Okay, I guess they have different ones, like different Voodoo Donut ales. One is like bacon and maple. I don't know if there's just two of them, but this is the one I got, the Pretzel Raspberry and Chocolate. So this beer gets 80 on Beer Advocate, the bros. Haven't looked at it. And it is 5.4 ABV. I believe that's what the website said. Or the Beer Advocate said. Yeah, and it's 31 IBU. Rogue's, of course, out of Oregon. It's brewed using 2-row Munich C120 chocolate black Hiln coffee and Rogue Farms Dare malts, Rogue Farms Rebel hops, pretzels, natural raspberry juice, chocolate extract, Pac-Man yeast, and free-range coastal water. I got this for Christmas. My grandpa got it for me. Because he got it from the Plattsmouth Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is a chain of stores in the Midwest. I go to the one here in either the one here in Papillion, Nebraska, or the one on Center Street in Omaha. There's tons of Hy-Vees in Omaha, but the one I go to is the one on Center Street, the 51st Center one. But I never go to the Plattsmouth one, and apparently they have a better, I guess, a different, wider selection of beers at the Plattsmouth Wine and Spirits. He got this for about $13. I mean, if you're gonna have a specialty Rogue beer, you're gonna pay $10 and up. So I'm happy that he got this for me. Apparently it has got around the family that I like beer, craft beer. So I've never had anything like this. Never had the Voodoo Donut, but I've had a couple. I've had a lot of good things by Rogue. Like I've had a ton of good things by Rogue. This is a keychain that I got from my aunt because I'm stupid and I lost my key because that's where I live most of the time, anyways. But let's check this out and see what it's like. I saw some smoke. I don't know if you did, though. Yeah, it's a brown ale, I guess. It's made with pretzel, raspberry, and chocolate. Pretzel, raspberry, and chocolate. Okay. Alright. My tulip glass, I find that to be enough. 2 fingers, lightly fizzing, crackling brown head. Kind of spongy, little bubbles though. The body is pretty brown, like pretty dark brown, and I can see some like maple mahogany highlights coming through when I put it in the light. So, wow. Wow, I definitely pick up some maltiness, possibly, definitely like a pretzel-like breadiness that comes from that pretzel flavor, I guess. Yeah, I definitely pick up the fruitiness. I wouldn't, if I didn't know it was raspberry, I wouldn't know that, but there's a fruity aspect there. Yeah, it smells nice. I do pick up the chocolate. Some slight roastiness there, and the fruitiness of the pretzel breadiness. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and try this. Happy holidays to you all. Wow. I was expecting this to be way thicker. But it isn't a bad thing that it's not. I was expecting this to be like sludge. But it's light. It's surprisingly light. But it has a ton of flavor. The flavor is all there, but it's just like lighter than I could have possibly imagined. And I guess Voodoo Donut is like a donut a donut store where apparently they have great donuts. Like if you watch the Food Network or the Travel Channel, you know that's the place where I've heard of that and seen that. But I don't have that store here. There's a roasty pretzel-like breadiness there, which I find to be delicious and delightful. And I've seen the crew of Reckless Eating do this beer or some other Voodoo Donut beer by Rogue, and they hated it. And they do a lot of craft. They do their chugging with Chuck Rowland series, or they look at other craft beers, or they chug it, and I just hate that because they don't like that. They don't love craft beer, and they say that it's horrible. And I can't stand that. That's just, I cannot watch Chugging with Chuck Rowland, nor can I watch their little their challenges where they take a really high end craft beer and chug it. I can't do it. I cannot watch that. The rest of the stuff that they have, I will watch though. The fruitiness is coming in, but it's not sweet, but it just comes in beneath all that stuff. I do pick up the hops, which oddly makes me think of their 7-hop IPA, which I tried last summer. Yeah, the chocolate's there too, and it's just like a really delightful complexity of flavor, and I love it. I just really love it. It's great. It's a fantastic ale, I would say. The raspberry is just beneath all that other stuff, and just it's like an afterthought almost, which I like because of this. If this was going to have heavy raspberry puree flavor, then I would not have liked this. But because it has that and all the other flavors in it are not overbearing, they're not too much. In fact, they're perfect. It's a perfect complexity of flavors here. So I'm really liking it. So the mouthfeel. It's dry, between light and medium, which is weird because I didn't think it would be like that. I thought it would be like sludge, which I'm fine with it either way. But I'm, pleasantly surprised by the consistency of it, and it's very light. Like I said, it's very drinkable, very refreshing. However, because of the large amount of flavor, you might still want to sip it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an A because I really like it, and I don't know the bacon and maple one. If I ever get my hands on it, that one sounds less pleasing. But I don't know if I ever try it, then we'll see. Then I don't know. I like it a lot. I think it's an A. I think that it's perfect because all the flavors are in the right place, and it's not overbearing. It's not too sweet. It's light and just nice, and I really like it. So. But however, the fact that it was given to me as a gift makes it better. If the fact that would I pay $13 for this again? No. So for that reason, I'll put it down to a B plus because of the price. But because of the fact that this was given to me as a gift, it's a A right now. So I would pay $13 to try it once, but now I don't have to. But it's worth trying once if you got money for beer. And I would if I saw this in the store, I would buy it. It's worth trying once, but I probably would not buy it again. I think it's delicious though.